folks, how's it going? Schwag update. You're looking at this correctly. This is indeed Killer Instinct for the Game Boy. Unopened. Untouched. Virgin KI. Sorry about that. My Killer Instinct collection grows, along with other crazy pieces of memorabilia. I really like getting unopened copies of the game. You guys might remember, I still have that unopened version of Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo, and I've gotten a lot of the guys that worked on the previous game and the new game to sign it. Sick! So as you might know, I'm pretty jazzed about the game if you've been watching my videos over the past, since E3 it's been announced. And some of you might have noticed that I had some recent videos pop up. They're going over the gameplay mechanic changes, the adjustments for Chief Thunder, all the new stuff that's in the game, and fuck. This is all possible because I literally asked the Double Helix guys directly if it's cool if I get an interview with them, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, just come on down and we'll let you do your stuff. That was freaking easy. It's really neat that they're just treating me like media, like an IGN network or like game trailers or something, and I just have to get the videos approved. So the reason I'm telling you this is that there's more. There's more stuff coming, and all of you KI freaks just like me, there's a lot of really cool stuff, including some really awesome high-level match videos between myself and Filthy Rich that I would like to do some commentary for. There's also between me and John, the guy that created Glacius, like in the game. And we got some really cool games. Some stuff that I really like to show you about the higher level matches of KI. It's crazy to think when I go back and I can contemplate this that, holy crap, like outside of Double Helix, I might be the guy that's played the game the most because I went to all the events that the game was available for almost. So it was really cool to go against like the highest level of competition, which were literally the dudes at Double Helix. So stay tuned for that, guys, and hopefully with anything down the line, I'll be able to get some more Killer Instinct coverage. But there is a lot more coming up, and there is something that has happened over the past couple of weeks that I've wanted to talk about. Actually, it's over the past week, and it's that spider bitch. What the hell is with spiders, man? Why does this shit have to be in every single video game? As if Spider-Man and Marvel wasn't enough, now I gotta deal with creepy chick-faced Spider-Woman. And for anyone that doesn't know, the reason I have this minor phobia is because a Black Widow nearly killed me. Thanks, Killer Instinct. Appreciate it, brah. Now, this seems really different than everything we've seen so far. One of the things I was really excited about learning about a new KI is that maybe they're going to do things like add even bigger air combos. So I'm looking forward to what Sadira is offering. The one thing that I have seen from this little piece of footage is that, yo dog, is that a launcher? It certainly looks like one. She kicks her foot straight up and follows them into the air. For you guys that don't know, I'm pretty sure that follows suit to every single Marvel vs. Capcom game. Every character had a launcher, which was usually down and heavy punch, and you would pursue them into the air. Of course, in UMVC 3 and Marvel 3, they made it one single button, which was the special button. And she could follow them up and pursue them in the air. So, a lot of what I'm hearing so far, and there has been some recent interviews with Microsoft affiliates at PAX and stuff like that, this is all based off information at PAX 2013, that Sadira is definitely going to be a mobile aerial character. I guess I just call her Spider de Soleil. And I'm going to guess she comes like right out of a circus with like aerial mobility. So who knows, things like maybe wall jumps and stuff like that, being able to move around the screen. She definitely has a lot of webs attached to everything she does, so I wouldn't be surprised if she can pull you in via the web, or maybe even take herself from one side of the screen to the other using said web devices. That would be pretty crazy, especially for Killer Instinct, right? Even when it came to Glacius, I was like, Glacius is a character that's severely breaking the formalities of Killer Instinct with full screen auto doubles. I couldn't even handle that the first time I saw it at EVO. It shook my brain to the point of which I don't know what Killer Instinct is anymore because they're doing all this new crazy stuff. And even so, Chief Thunder is definitely a character that follows suit to what I know about KI. He's just got a really big command grab. So now that they're going for these different archetypes, like these zoner archetypes, these characters that have much different mobility tools, it kind of makes me think about what the hell else are they going to do? Like, can Killer Instinct actually support teleport characters? Can it support characters with extreme zoning? Even Glacius has pretty decent zoning, but he doesn't have extreme zoning. So I'm kind of curious as far as what they're going to do. Sadira does look interesting. Her model, I will agree, her character model does look a little bit like Melina. I think it's because her eyes are really like dead, they look evil. And you think that because she's this creepy looking spider woman, that underneath that cow's big creepy ass damn spider face that you would never ever want to see in real life. I hope that's not the case. Maybe there'll be an alternate outfit with her, like, not having that. Who knows, man? We haven't seen what the alts look like for the original characters in the game, and they made that announcement pretty soon as well, that we're going to see new alternate outfits for all the characters that will more resemble their KI1, maybe KI2 appearance. They said classic costumes, so I'd really like to see what they do with, like, Jago, because Jenny's got, like, no things on his arms. And that midriff, man, sexy. But I'm excited for what's to come. I think Sadira might be a pretty crazy, unique archetype to the KI system, and who knows, man. I only hope that she's fun to play, because, my god, dude, Spider-Man, in every single Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel-related Capcom game he's been in, is easily the most annoying character in the game. I like Spider-Man. No, I don't. Sorry. But I think he's really annoying to fight. You just can't touch him. He's everywhere. Zip, zapping, whip, whapping. I hate those kind of characters. I want to punch him in the face. So what Sadira has next, we don't know. There's literally been this little tease that you guys watched on my channel. There's been no other information that's sourced up as of yet. What's crazy is that this is the first original character for KI. That leaves the original 8 cast that'll be available. Let's cut that down to, well, let's just say it's 6 because that's all we're getting right at launch. 1 will be Sadira, and the rest of the 4 are Chief Thunder, Jago, Glacius, and Saberwolf. We only got 1 more character on that roster. And that 1 character is going to be somebody from Killer Instinct 1. I almost can guarantee you that. They wouldn't bring, like, Tusk or Kim Woo back. I wouldn't assume that to be a possibility. This last character, I'm breaking it down to 2. And there's been a lot of rumors about Cinder and, like, Spinal making an appearance. I don't think it's going to be them. I think for the final 2, it's going to be Fulgore or B Orchid. These 2 characters are the staple of Killer Instinct. Fulgore is on the front of freaking everything. You pull up a box, you pull up a magazine, you see this guy's face on every single freaking thing. Next to that, B Orchid is on the side of Killer Instinct 2 of the arcade machine, and Spinal's on the side of KI1. I don't think Spinal will make it back because I don't think he's that kind of a character. He's not like the showcase character, but Fulgore or Orchid definitely are, and it's kind of, I'm a little upset that both of them aren't going to make it into the launch 6. I only hope that within the 8, like the 8 characters that'll be available, I'm going to call it right now that I think Orchid or Fulgore is definitely going to occupy the 6th spot, and that character is going to be the whatever one doesn't make it, the 7th. And oh my gosh, man, I would really like Cinder. I think Cinder would be really cool to make it into the 8th spot, because Cinder is like a character callback, one you're not anticipating. I would also really love Riptor. Shit, that dinosaur was cool. But at the same time, I'm kind of excited to see what they can do with Spinal, so maybe I'm really torn on this. TJ Combo is also one of those mainstay characters that everyone knows about. TJ Combo is just like KI. He just represents a lot of the game. He's like the only really normal dude about the entire title who can't turn into a cat or has a giant robot that mutilates people with machine guns. He's just a dude. He's a really hardcore dude. If he had like a little character like synopsis, it would say dude. I like that about him. I like that there's one normal guy, completely normal guy in Killer Instinct. So let me know what you guys think about Sadira below. She seems very, very different from what we're accustomed to as far as Killer Instinct gameplay, but there is some stuff in there that has me excited. Maybe she has aerial auto doubles, and she's the only character that can do that. Maybe she's got like, I hear she can like bring you up and like take you back down and then bring you back up into the air again. Imagine how that's gonna freaking look in KI. I don't know. I'm getting excited. As soon as more information is available, I'll let you guys know. And I think the next time we're going to get an official reveal for Sadira of any kind is going to be Tokyo Game Show. They've been talking about these big events that they're going to make a presence at, and TGS is the next big one. And I'm pretty sure Microsoft is going to be there in some regard. So here we go. Until TGS, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back with more as soon as the new gameplay information is revealed for Sadira, as well as any other footage. My name is Max. Thank you guys very much for watching, and fuck spiders.